Welcome back to the Resolution Room, where we turn tension into transformation through clarity, connection, and consistency. I'm your host, Dr. Nashay Lowe, and this is a space where we explore what's really underneath the moments that challenge us and how they can lead to something more honest, more human, and more whole. So let's get into it.
We all adapt our communication. The way you speak in a strategy meeting isn't the same way you talk to your partner or your best friend, and it shouldn't be. Context matters. Culture matters. Safety and belonging matter. But underneath those shifts, there's a common thread. A set of transferable skills that travel with you everywhere you go. In this episode, I want to talk about those skills, the ones that remain constant no matter where you are or who you're with. Because when you understand what makes communication work, you don't lose yourself in translation. You simply learn to move with intention. Segment 1, Adaptation versus Authenticity. Let's start here. Adaptability is not the enemy of authenticity. It's actually a sign of emotional intelligence. We all shift our tone and language across settings, and for good reason. Some environments require precision, others require warmth, some moments call for brevity, and others for vulnerability. But what gets tricky is when we confuse style with substance. When we over-adapt, we risk leaving our voice behind. When we under-adapt, we risk not being understood. The goal isn't to speak the same everywhere. It's to communicate from the same center. That inner consistency is what allows your communication to feel aligned even as your outer expression adjusts. Because if you can't bring your core values and clarity with you across contexts, you end up performing communication instead of practicing it. Segment 2, the transferable foundations. Across every domain, professional, personal, familiar, and relational, 3 foundations hold steady: clarity, curiosity, and care. Clarity is about knowing what you want to say before you say it, and being able to communicate your intent clearly. It's the discipline of meaning what you say and saying it in a way that others can understand. Curiosity is about recognizing that communication is co-created. It's not a monologue, it's a mirror. When we approach others with genuine interest instead of premature conclusions, conversations become collaborative instead of competitive. And care is what allows truth to land. It's what softens the edge of difficult feedback or helps a disagreement become a dialogue. No matter the setting, those 3 qualities hold. Clarity keeps you honest, curiosity keeps you open, and care keeps you connected. Segment 3, communication as a pattern, not a performance. Here's what I've learned from working with people across sectors and relationships. How you communicate in one area of your life is often a preview of how you communicate everywhere else. If you tend to avoid conflict at work, you probably struggle to address it at home. If you over-explain in your friendships, you might do the same with your team. And if you have trouble asking for help personally, you may resist delegating professionally. The patterns repeat until you decide to work on them. That's why building transferable communication skills isn't about mastering scripts, it's about noticing yourself. Because the skills that make you a more grounded leader at work are the same ones that make you a more compassionate partner, parent, or friend. Segment 4, applying this in real time. Here's a reflection you can use when a conversation feels tense or misaligned, whether it's at work, at home, or somewhere in between. Ask yourself, 1, what's my intention here? Not what I want to win, but what I want to understand or build. 2, what's the emotional data in this moment? What's being said, but also what's being felt? And 3, what version of me is leading this conversation? Is it the reactive one, the fearful one, the grounded one? Those 3 questions can help you start to shift from reacting out of habit to responding out of alignment. Segment 5, a closing reflection. At its best, Communication isn't a skill, it's a practice. It evolves as we do. And when we build it with awareness, it travels with us across boardrooms, classrooms, and even kitchen tables. The same clarity that improves your leadership will strengthen your marriage. The same curiosity that helps you manage conflict at work will deepen your friendships. And the same care that softens a family argument will make your team more resilient. That's the real work. Not learning 1,000 new strategies, but mastering the few that never expire. If this conversation resonated with you and you're ready to strengthen how you communicate across all parts of your life, this is the work I do every day with leaders, teams, individuals, and organizations. You can explore my programs, workshops, or community offerings at loweinsights.com. More information are in the show notes. Because the more transferable your communication becomes, the less you need to code switch your values to belong. Thanks for being in the room with me. As always, thank you for joining me in the resolution room. If this conversation moved you, challenged you, or gave you something to carry forward, consider supporting the show. You can explore our wearable wisdom collection in our Mind Shop, where each piece is designed to spark reflection and dialogue. You can also join our growing community for behind-the-scenes conversations, resources, and support of your own journey through tension and transformation. And if you just want to say thank you in a simple way, you can always buy me a coffee. Every gesture helps keep this space going. All the links are in the show notes. And until next time, keep building in the quiet, because that's what will carry you forward.